Golden State wasn't even supposed to be here. 3 months ago, they were cooked. Now, they're in the playoffs. And somehow the 7th seed is the favorite over the 2nd seed. Yeah, this Warriors-Rockets series is going to be wild. Let's talk about it. But before that, please leave a like and smash that subscribe button. Done? Let's get into it. Golden State versus Houston, the 2-7. And it's not what you think. First off, Golden State was under .500 at the trade deadline. Looked like a wrap. Then they added Jimmy freaking Butler, and everything flipped. They finished with 48 wins, sneak into the 7th spot. And now, they're the betting favorites over a 52-win Rockets team. Make it make sense? Let's try. This series has layers. Houston's the 2 seed, solid all year, top 5 defense, young core on the rise. But Golden State, they've got playoff scars, rings, championship DNA, and since the Jimmy trade, they've had the #1 defense in the entire league. That's not a fluke. These teams played 5 times this year, 3 before Jimmy, 2 after. And honestly, we haven't really seen these full versions go at it yet, but we're about to.
Brandon Williams, he was great last week against Golden State. Williams had 12 points. He couldn't finish there. Now Butler down court. Pajemski corner 3. Got it!
He's kind of the de facto point guard playing with Pajemski, who's always better with a ball handler. And that pass from Draymond to Butler.
Here is Butler. He's got 9 points so far, 5 of 5 at the line. Finds post in the corner, and the 3 is good.
Let's talk lineups. Golden State's been rolling with this group. Draymond, Jimmy, Moody, Pike, and Steph small ball. Fast, nasty on defense. They've played 211 minutes together. 120 offensive rating, 104 defensive. Net rating, plus 16.2. That's elite. But here's the twist. Houston has the Curry stopper. His name is Amen Thompson, and he put Steph in jail last time. Like actual jail.
As the Rockets get the ball back, and here comes Amen Thompson down to the rim with a big-time throwdown in traffic. Bad pass by Tari. And then another block by Amen Thompson as he avoided. Amen Thompson on the move into the lane. How about that? How about that play by Amen Thompson as he elevates and bends the rim?
Steph had 3 points, went 1 for 10, worst game of the season, maybe of his career. But this time, Steph's not alone. Jimmy Butler is here now, and he changes everything. In their last matchup, Jimmy barely looked to score, playing more of a facilitator role. But lately, he's been in full-on killer mode, attacking mismatches, getting to the line, and closing games like only he can.
And Butler back out to Pajemski. Moody to end the quarter. Got it! Moses with a big 3. Like they're trying to come from Jimmy Butler's blind side, and he saw it and had the presence of mind to make the right pass. Draymond to Jimmy Butler. Look at them work together.
And Butler's got it. Thompson picks up Butler. It's a 3. Butler, book it!
If Houston runs the same game plan, blitzing Steph, trapping hard, and forcing the ball out of his hands, then Jimmy's going to be the one facing their second-best defender. And if that happens, he might drop 30 without breaking a sweat. That's the problem Houston has to solve. You can sell out on Steph, but now you're gambling that Butler won't take over. Add in Golden State's spacing, movement, and guys like Kuminga and post contributing, and Houston's margin for error shrinks fast. With Jimmy in attack mode, the Warriors have a plan B that's just as dangerous as plan A. For the Warriors, keep an eye on Brandon Paik, Jonathan Kuminga, and rookie Quentin Post. Yes, Post, the big man with range. His ability to stretch the floor could be a game changer. If he can draw Steven Adams away from the rim, that opens up the entire paint for Golden State's slashers and cutters. Adams is the anchor of Houston's defense, and if he's pulled out to contest Post on the perimeter, it could create serious mismatches and breakdowns. Pajic brings energy and smart decision-making, while Kuminga continues to grow into a two-way force with explosive athleticism and improved offensive awareness. With this trio, the Warriors might have more versatility than people expect, especially if Post can hit shots early, forcing Houston to adjust. Watch for Steve Kerr to use him in high pick-and-pops to stretch the Rockets' D and unlock Golden State's motion offense in unexpected ways.
Now drives, gets into the paint. Nice speed, Kuminga. Kuminga the slam!
Green got it. Pajemski will fire the 3.
he shot.
Half of 9 shooting, 5 made threes. Quickly throwing the lob. Castleton blocked. Post sends it away.
On Houston's side, the key players to watch are Jalen Green and Jabari Smith Jr. Defensively, this team is elite, Tough, physical, and disciplined. They rotate well, protect the rim, and can switch across multiple positions. But the real question is their offense. When it's clicking, Houston can hang with just about anyone. But when it's off, it's bottom 5 bad. That's the danger. The Rockets can go cold for long stretches, struggling to generate quality looks or hit shots consistently. Jalen Green is the X factor. He's electric when he's aggressive and in rhythm. But streaky shooting and decision-making can stall the offense.
Rockets force 2 in a row. Jalen Green using Şengün as a shield. Long rebound. Jabari Smith Jr. to Jalen Green for the dunk.
Jabari Smith Jr. gives them spacing and rebounding, but he'll need to be assertive to make a real impact. If Houston wants to win, they'll need consistent offensive production to match their defense. Otherwise, it could be a long night if they fall into one of those cold stretches. Expect traps. Expect blitzes. Houston's going to bring back their anybody but Steph defense. Aggressive double teams, forcing the ball out of Curry's hands early. But Golden State's seen it all before, and they'll adjust. Maybe it's Jimmy Butler going ISO. Maybe it's Kuminga attacking off short rolls. Maybe Steph becomes a full-on decoy, drawing 2 defenders and letting the others cook in 4-on-4 situations. They've used that strategy successfully in the past. And if Houston decides to drop their bigs in pick-and-roll coverage, that's Steph's playground. He'll walk into threes all night. Expect to see handoff actions, ghost screens, and all the creative wrinkles Steve Kerr loves to throw into the mix, just like that 52-point explosion Curry had against Memphis. The key will be how quickly Golden State reads the coverage and responds. Against a defense that sells out on Curry, everyone else has to step up. One guy to watch, Alperen Şengün. He's made big strides defensively, holding his own in drop coverage and even showing flashes in blitzes. If he holds up, Houston has a real chance. If he struggles, Golden State's offense will pick him apart and make them pay in a hurry. I know people tend to roll their eyes at this, but experience still matters, especially in the playoffs. Steph Curry has played in 147 playoff games. Draymond Green, 157. Jimmy Butler, 119. That's a mountain of postseason battles. Houston has some veterans, Steven Adams and Fred VanVleet, but after that, it's mostly playoff rookies. When the game tightens up in the fourth quarter, and it will, the Warriors won't panic. They've seen every defensive scheme, every momentum swing, every kind of pressure. This isn't your typical 2-7 matchup. It's a collision of styles, experience, and playoff urgency. Houston's youth brings energy and hunger, but Golden State brings poise and patience. And for me, the difference maker is Jimmy Butler. He's made a career out of rising in the postseason, especially when the lights are brightest. If this series comes down to 1 or 2 possessions, I trust the battle-tested guys to make the right plays when it counts. So yeah, I'm taking Warriors in 6. And no, that's not bias. I've picked against them before. I'm just reading the game. If you're hyped for this series, smash the like, sub if you're new, and hit that bell. You know the drill. Drop your takes in the comments. Who wins? Who's your X factor? And if you think I'm sleeping on Houston, let me know. I'll see y'all in the next one.